Well, good morning. Here I am, bleary-eyed and bushy-tailed at about 2:20 a.m. in the morning, and I wanted to just make a sort of a reply to my friend out there in Chicago talking about miracles. And it's very interesting. I was listening. I looked at his video very carefully and listened to everything that he had to say. I think that the idea of calling things a miracle and considering the nature and quality of the word miracle is a wise thing to do, because I think it starts to make sense a little bit when you think about it, that I, as an individual, when I view something happening to me, or the environment around me, how people move about, how I go about my daily activities and handle my affairs and survive them, whether I do well or do badly, may seem miraculous in a way, considering the system of thought that I take on. But a miracle to me is something that is a product of the supernatural that intervenes to save me from total embarrassment, disaster, and going broke in 15 seconds. And that is what miraculous is. If somehow or other, through my stupidity, something doesn't happen to kill me, drive me to the poorhouse, and to get me thrown in jail, and so on, then that is truly miraculous. Something must have intervened on my behalf for some reason, mainly because they were shaking my head and just grimacing in total disbelief, and decided to stop whatever it was that was going on so the natural order of things could advance. That is basically what the nature of a miracle is, as far as I am concerned. So I might be using the wrong word if I say miraculous. If you mean by the fact that there's really no sense in going on trying to describe every little thing that happens, or the construction, either atomic or otherwise, and just calling it miraculous, then yeah, that's probably correct. It's just the way that we handle things from day to day, and that's good enough, I guess. I think Christopher Hitchens has it right when he says that if you believe in such things, that's fine. Just don't pass a law making me want to believe it, and that kind of thing. That's basically what he's talking about. To me, it's very mysterious and magical, the Internet, how things work, even how a picture appears on a screen. And one could even say that it's in other worlds and other centuries it might have been considered witchcraft. My even making this recording, communing with the devil, that time has passed and made that not necessarily a crime anymore, that I could be waterboarded and hung for, or something like that, to confess that I was a witch or in communion with the devil. Might very well be considered to be miraculous, or just the very slow and stupid progress of humankind. But to me, really doesn't make any difference one way or the other. I was born in the right time. Sometimes I think I was born a little bit too late. I wish I had been born much earlier so that I could participate in some great event, thinking that I would actually be there to participate in it. I think it's kind of funny in a way. I amuse myself with those kinds of thoughts sometimes, and think that somehow or other I would have made a difference on December 7th, 1941, that if I was up on the radar station at Ipana Point on Oahu, and I saw that big blip on the screen, maybe I would have jarred the lieutenant down in the information center out of his reverie and insulted him into making a phone call and getting the fighters up that morning to break up the incoming air raid that crippled the Pacific Fleet By the way, that lieutenant survived the war, got promoted, and had a very nice career for saying, hey, what the hell are you guys doing up there on a Sunday? Fold that thing up and come on in and call it a day. But nothing intervened to do that, so there must have been some kind of master plan. But there I go again, going up on high, trying to take the place of the Almighty, I suppose, and make a general statement about everybody else's beliefs. I won't do that. I'll take all of that back and say, yeah, okay, probably it was a miracle the lieutenant saved his ass somehow, covered his ass somehow, and saved his career and got through the war and all in one piece. A lot of guys didn't. And I'll call that a day now on this recording. The next time I record a video, it'll be about how steel was created, how steel was poured, and the melt schedule, and the art of drawing drawing wire at Roebling, John A. Roebling and Sons, yes, Colorado Fuel and Iron. Have a good morning.